Hey Jasmine, thanks for attaching your sketch. Yeah, it's really hard to give feedback when I don't see what you're trying to do. So let's see, you've got this cymbal, pick, guitar neck, and drum, and drumstick. So the drumstick and the pick look okay, but the other ones look kind of small. See how tiny they are? So when you end up putting these into Photoshop, which we're going to do next week, and mask out the backgrounds, they're going to be really pixelated. So I would suggest viewing that video that I posted at the top. It's just this one right here, and it talks about how to find high quality images on Google, and this also shows how to cite, which is a requirement as well. So you might want to read that. It really has some just basic information about how to get high pixel images with a lot of pixels. That being said, when you think about creating this caricature, really think of some variety too. Let me see, I have to zoom in on this a little bit. So I know you've got these basic shapes down, but really start to think of how you can give it a personality. I wouldn't put the same drumsticks for everything. It just looks a little static, and I would also suggest not to approach it just from this head-on one-point perspective, and I would also say to limit the use of trying to create a human kind of face. Let me find these examples I was going to show you. And what I mean by when I say the head-on perspective, I think I already told you the class this last week, but if you look at it, if you can see the caricature from different sides, it's just more interesting and it creates more depth. If you see the side view and see how they've really made it move, it's not just statically just sitting there. Same here with the different sides. Let me see if I can find, and again, smaller wheel in the background to create depth. Let me find a music one. This one came out really nice, and note the color and note the variety of objects, not just the minimum of 5. I mean, I know that students just see that and they just do the minimum, but it's really encouraged to do more. Let me find the music one. And again, really nice variety of images. Oh, I know I have a couple of them. Okay, here's one. I think they overdid the type, and the face kind of looks juvenile, but really nice job on the caricature, making it look animated. See how they photographed it from the side, so you can see some of the side view. Same with the amp is from the side. I think I have another music one. Let me see if I can find it. Just a second. This one's a little flat though, because again, you can just see that. See what the one point, you just see the one side, and it just kind of, oh, this one she really worked hard creating this. She made this background from scratch. So see all the different variety of objects. I think I have one more. His text didn't work out and the background's too complicated, but overall he did a nice job with the caricature. Way too many filters. Let me see if I can find. And here's another one. Again, good idea, but just flat looking, because everything's just head on in the most kind of like stiff perspective. So anyway, just some thoughts. I would suggest getting bigger images for the few that are too small, because it is a little bit of a point ding for having smaller images. But again, just view that video, it really helps. Okay.